Good afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're introducing you to a very nice 1979 model Baron E-55 November 2041 Charlie. This is an excellent airplane that has full de-ice, including de-ice boots, hot props, and an alcohol windshield. It has an EFA slaved HSI, a King KFC 200 autopilot flight director system, an EX500 multifunction display. It has the CNX 480 with WAS and a lot of other great equipment. Let's take a look. 2041 Charlie is in excellent condition. It has about 4,300 hours total time. The right engine has about 500 hours since major overhaul. That's a factory reman, by the way. And the left engine has about 960 hours since factory reman. The airplane is equipped with full de-ice. If you take a look at the de-ice boots, they're in very nice condition. Looks like they've been refurbished. Take a look at the props. The airplane has 3-blade hot props, and these props are low time. I think the right engine has a little less than 200 hours on the prop since new. The left engine has less than 500 hours, or about 500 hours since the prop was done on that side. And it has an alcohol windshield. This airplane was based up north. I sold it to the current owner, but the owner before that was in Neenah, Wisconsin, near Oshkosh, and the current owner's in Connecticut, so they needed to use the de-ice boots a lot. The condition of the paint on 2041 Charlie is excellent. You look at the sheen, it really shines. There are only a few places that you would ever want to even touch up on the paint. The colors are a little unusual, but it was designed to go with an Air Mod special interior that is absolutely gorgeous. 41 Charlie has a lot of stainless steel screws and fasteners, and no corrosion that I can find. If you look at the tail, it's in very good condition. I don't see any evidence of corrosion anywhere on the airplane. This airplane's been hangared. In fact, I know the owner in Neenah, Wisconsin had a heated hangar because I stayed in his house up there and visited his hangar personally. 41 Charlie has a large cargo door. Let's take a look at this beautiful Air Mod interior. Take a look at this special Air Mod interior in 41 Charlie. Beautiful custom leather seats with lumbar support and stitching. Air Mod does such a beautiful job on these interiors. Take a look at the sidewalls. This airplane has extra soundproofing. Look at the headliner. They do a special job with the headliner, and the carpet is even a special carpet. What a beautiful airplane. Now let's take a look at this beautiful avionics panel. This airplane has lots of equipment. 41 Charlie has a very nice instrument panel. Let's take a look at all this great equipment. Starting on the pilot's panel, you'll notice this has an Insight 1200 graphic engine monitor that monitors all 6 cylinders on both engines simultaneously. Moving over here to the center, we have the standard airline T formation with your flight director that comes up in your ADI. We have an EFIS, electronic flight instrumentation system by King, for your slaved HSI. Then we have an encoding altimeter and a vertical speed indicator. Down here we have the King KFC 200 autopilot flight director slaved HSI system. Above this we have a couple switches. This turns your traffic. This has an active traffic system, the BX 9900BX system, and this is a mute button for your traffic so that you don't scare your passengers once the pilot has located the traffic. This is a standby attitude indicator that has its own internal mechanism. This is an electric standby attitude indicator for safety. And then we have your number 2 nav indicator that also has a glide slope indicator. In the center of the panel we have a digital shade and fuel flow system to keep track of your fuel, and this airplane is equipped with 166 gallons of usable fuel long-range tanks for a Baron E-55, so you have plenty of range. Now let's take a look at the radio stack. At the top of the stack we have a PMA 7000 MS audio panel that's relatively recent. This has your 3 light marker beacons and also your intercom system. Below this we have an Avionics FlightMax EX500 multifunction display. This multifunction display displays your RDR160 radar in a color pattern. It displays your WX500 storm scope. It has active traffic that displays on here, in addition to your GPS map. Below this we have a CNX 480 Navcom GPS multifunction display. This unit is WAAS equipped, so the airplane will shoot WAAS approaches. Below this we have your number 2 GPS. This is a King KLN90B IFR certified GPS. And then we have your number 2 COM, a King KY196A, and then your King KT76C transponder. To the right of the main radio stack, we have your number 3 COM. This actually has 3 COMs in it. And your number 2 nav. This is your number 2 nav, although if you count the second GPS as a nav, it also has 3 navs. So this has 3 COMs and at least 2 navs and 2 GPSs. Let's take a look at the pilot's control wheel. 41 Charlie has dual controls and dual brakes. On the pilot's control wheel we have a mic button in the front, an autopilot disconnect button on top, a control wheel steering button on top that syncs your flight director with what you're doing and puts the flight director up in your artificial horizon. It has an electric trim switch. In the center of the panel we have a clock that also serves as a timer for timing and approaches. And on the right hand side of the control wheel we have a map light. This turns on a light in your lap and also a light on your outside air temperature gauge and your compass. If you want a great buy and a beautiful E55 Baron, come visit us at Carolina Aircraft. 41 Charlie has a special Air Mod leather interior, gorgeous paint. It has full de-ice, including de-ice boots, hot props, and an alcohol windshield. It has a Avionics EX500 multifunction display. It has Ryan TCAD 9900BX active traffic. It has a WX500 storm scope. It has a King EFIS HSI. It has a GEM 1200 graphic engine monitor and lots of other equipment. You've got to come see this WAAS-equipped Baron at Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina. Give us a call at 336-665-0300 or visit carolinaAircraft.com or just come see us in Greensboro, North Carolina. Have a great day.